Part 1. Ancient people didn't see birth the way we do today. There were no balloons, no congratulations. No welcome to the world to them. Being born meant something had gone terribly wrong. In ancient Greek philosophy, especially in the thoughts of Anaximander, existence itself was suspicious. The universe, they believed, was once perfectly balanced. No suffering, no chaos, no humans, and then we appeared, they believed. Nothing comes into existence without breaking a rule. To exist meant to take more than your share. Airtime, space energy, simply by breathing. You were already stealing from the cosmos. Life wasn't a gift, it was a consequence. Ancient thinkers imagined the universe as a strict judge. Cold, silent, unemotional, and every human birth was seen as evidence of a cosmic mistake. That's why some ancient cultures didn't celebrate life. They tolerated it, endured it, because to them life was not something you earned. It was something you were sentenced to, and the terrifying part? You were never told what crime you committed. Part 2, time was created to punish us. If life was a sentence, then time was the prison. Ancient people believed time didn't exist to help us grow. It existed to erase us every second that past was the universe. Correcting its mistake, wrinkles were not signs of age, they were receipts. Proof that the debt was being collected. Pain wasn't random, loss wasn't. Meaningless suffering was not. Unfair, it was expected. Ancient philosophy suggested that balance must always be restored. If you take life, the universe takes time. If you take joy, the universe takes peace. If you take existence, the universe takes everything. Slowly, this is why ancient people feared immortality more than death. To live forever meant never paying your debt. And unpaid debts always come with interest. In this worldview, happiness was dangerous. Not because joy was wrong, but because joy made the punishment feel delayed, and delayed punishment they believed was always worse. So they lived cautiously, quietly, with humility, not asking for more time, just hoping the universe wouldn't notice them too much. Part 3. Why death wasn't feared to ancient people. Death was not the enemy. Death was relief. It meant the sentence was complete. The balance was restored. The universe had taken back what it was owed. This is why many ancient philosophies viewed death as natural, even necessary. Not tragic, not cruel, just fair. They didn't ask, why did this person die? They asked, has the balance been restored? In some ancient cultures, living too long was suspicious. It meant the universe hadn't reclaimed you yet, and that was unsettling. Because if the universe delays balance, it's usually preparing something larger. This belief created a strange kind of peace. If life was suffering, at least it had an end. If existence was punishment, at least it wasn't eternal. Death wasn't darkness, it was silence. No more debt, no more time, no more correction, just stillness. The terrifying part isn't that ancient people accepted death. It's that they accepted life as something far worse. Part 4. Are we living or just serving time? Modern humans believe life is a blessing, a miracle, something to maximize. Ancient people would have found that idea dangerous. They believed the moment you thought life was a gift, you forgot its cost. Look around, we rush time, we chase more, we consume without restraint. Ancient philosophy would say this isn't progress. It's arrogance because the universe always corrects imbalance. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. So here's the terrifying question they left us with. What if anxiety is not a disorder, but a memory of debt? What if exhaustion isn't weakness, but interest being collected? And what if death isn't the tragedy we fear, but the final receipt? So ask yourself, are we truly living, or are we just counting down until the universe finishes correcting its mistake? If ancient people believed life was a debt, they didn't use that belief to give up. They used it to live carefully. Applied today, this idea doesn't mean life is meaningless. It means your attention is expensive. If existence costs something, then wasting time is the real crime. Ancient people didn't chase happiness endlessly. They chased balance, they rested without guilt. They worked without obsession. They knew excess always demands payment. In modern life, this belief becomes a filter. You stop asking, does this make me happy? And start asking, is this worth my time? You consume less. You compare less, you speak less. Not because life is small, but because it's limited. They accepted suffering not as punishment, but as a signal, a reminder to slow down, to choose carefully, to stop fighting time as if it owes you more. Applied today, this belief changes how you see death too. Not as a threat, but as a boundary, a reason to live honestly, to stop pretending you have unlimited chances, to stop delaying what matters. Because if life is borrowed, then meaning isn't found by taking more. It's found by returning something valuable, calm presence, restraint. And maybe that's the most terrifying idea of all. That life isn't asking you to be happy. It's asking you to be responsible. Follow, share, like, and subscribe for more funny philosophy.